A new report confirms what we've assumed for some time. European spy agencies are in fact spying. Citing documents leaked by NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden, The Guardian reports Britain's eavesdropping agency has worked with other European nations to tap into fiber optic cables, allowing for mass monitoring of phones and email. Over the past 5 years, the agency has reportedly worked closely with Germany, France, Spain, Sweden, and the Netherlands. And earlier this week, the Wall Street Journal reported European members within NATO turned over to the U.S. electronic surveillance they'd collected. These reports come in the wake of widespread outrage on the part of U.S. allies in Europe. A series of recent reports claimed the NSA monitored German Chancellor Angela Merkel's phone and kept tabs on millions of French, Spanish, and Italian phone calls. The idea that America's allies in Europe might have done the same is hardly new, says a writer at Forbes. All of the various spy agencies around the world are doing their utmost to spy on all of the other spy agencies. Anyone who didn't think that they did this is not only now disabused of that notion, they were also hopelessly naive to begin with. The UK's ambassador to Lebanon put it this way on Twitter: "I work on assumption that 6+ countries tap my phone. Increasingly rare that diplomats say anything sensitive on calls." So if not surprising, a writer for TechCrunch says it's at least dispiriting. It'll be far harder than we initially perhaps hoped to end this sort of mass surveillance. Earlier this week, the U.S. Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, dismissed the recent reports as inaccurate. Even so, anger over the NSA spying, he said, glosses over the fact all nations spy on their friends as they would their enemies.
Some of this reminds me a lot of the classic movie Casablanca. My God, there's gambling going on here. You know, it's the same kind of thing.
How can you close me up? On what ground?
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
Still, as many pundits have pointed out, shrugging off the snooping allegations, as everyone does it, is a poor excuse for such aggressive surveillance. As Foreign Policy's David Rothkopf explains, the types of spying that are currently gaining much of the criticism have either been controversial within the intelligence community in the past, or are so new that they are not well understood in terms of operational security risks or other implications. As for the man behind all of this, Edward Snowden, he's reportedly still in Russia, where he's been granted asylum. German officials say they're considering meeting with the fugitive. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn.